Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Doctor Who B&M exclusive, The 7th Doctor and Axis Strike Squad Dalek. Before I begin this review, I just once again want to say a massive thank you to both Character Options and Evolution PR for making this review possible. This is a brand new B&M exclusive set, and I'm extremely excited as this is the first time that Character Options is delving into characters from the Big Finish stories. Starting off with the packaging, as you can see, we've got a really awesome image of Sylvester McCoy in the Time Vortex. It states that this is the 7th Doctor and Axis Strike Dalek, and also states the story that this particular set is based upon. We also have the limited edition sticker, and on the side of the package we have a really cool image of the Dalek that is included within this set, as well as two Daleks behind it. You can also see K9, Leela and Romana, and this particular piece of artwork looks fantastic. The back of the packaging showcases what the story this set is based upon, as well as quite a lengthy description on what actually goes down in this particular Big Finish story. This is great as it helps advertise the collectors on what particular story these figure sets are based upon, as well as giving them some idea of the Dalek character. The other side of the package has some really cool product images of both the 7th Doctor and the Dalek, whilst the top of the packaging just showcases that this is the 7th Doctor and Axis Strike Squad Dalek, as well as stating the story that this particular set is from. And here we have both the 7th Doctor and the Axis Strike Squad Dalek out of their packaging, and they both look absolutely fantastic. Now, these particular figures are just direct repaints of previously released Doctor Who figures. However, we get a fantastic 7th Doctor variant that is based on his appearance from the 1996 TV movie, and a really nice Dalek variant. Starting off with the Dalek first, this is a modern era Dalek, and I must say I'm a massive fan of the particular design. I also really like the colour scheme on this particular Dalek. It definitely does help to differentiate it from previously just complete bronze Daleks. I really like the black hemispheres on the lower section of the Dalek skirt, as well as the complete black dome. This particular Dalek definitely looks very war-torn with its awesome weathering effect, and I'll show you some of the closer details of the sculpt. As you can see, he's got a really nicely painted in name tag underneath the eye section, and the ears have been given a singe-like black paint apps to make them look weathered and war-torn. There is also sculpted in detailing of nuts and bolts and various different panels that are layered on top of each other, much like we saw in the original TV show. As you can see, the eye stalk too has been painted impeccably well with a really vibrant blue paint app plugged into the centre, and I really like the hemisphere sections on the Dalek's eye stalk. Moving down to the lower sections, as you can see, the neck base has been painted really nicely as well, and there's loads of sculpted in detailing to make it look as if though this Dalek is essentially a war tank. As you can see, going all the way around, there's details of nuts and bolts, and these have all been picked out in a nice silver paint with a really nice black wash over the top to make these Daleks look as if though they've been through some war. As you can see, turning down to the skirt section, each of the hemispheres are painted incredibly well. For a B&M set, I'm extremely surprised to see the quality control is so strong with these particular sets. There are no paint mishaps on this whatsoever, and all of these hemispheres have been painted incredibly well with a really nice dark wash over the bronze gold. On the underneath of the Dalek, we just have some legal information with the 3 rolling wheels. Taking a closer look at the Dalek's railgun, as you can see, this too has been sculpted really nicely. I'm a massive fan of the more slimmer design when compared to the original 2005 Dalek sculpt. These ones are a lot more TV show accurate, and the silver paint apps have been applied incredibly well. Same for the plunger arm. There are loads of different rivets in different sections to this plunger arm in order to make it look as if though it can extend and retract, much like we saw in the TV show. Turning to the Dalek's articulation, the head can rotate the full 360 degrees, and the eye stalk is on a hinge that can look up to a fair degree and can also hinge back down. There is also ball joints situated at the gun arm as well as the plunger arm. These two can rotate the full 360 degrees as well as hinge up and down. They are made of rubbery plastic, so you don't have to worry about them snapping on you. The Dalek is also able to roll extremely smoothly. As you can see, even on a really smooth surface, it does roll extremely freely, and this is due to the fact that there is 2 sets of wheels on the underside, 2 of which are connected and its own independent third wheel. Now, turning to the 7th Doctor, the greatness once again continues. This is a brand new variant for the 7th Doctor figure, however does use the exact same sculpt that we have seen with other 7th Doctor releases. This is our first time ever getting the 7th Doctor in a more TV movie look, and as you can see, all the paint apps on this particular figure have been applied incredibly well. There is definitely the resemblance to Sylvester McCoy in the sculpt, and you can see detailing such as wrinkles in the forehead, and the eyebrows and nose sculpt have been painted and detailed incredibly well, as well as the eyes. Turning now to their hair sculpt, this too has been sculpted really nicely. Character have seems to given it more of a grey darker wash to show the aging of the 7th Doctor between the discontinuation of the classic era to when he appeared in the TV movie. This is a great attention to detail and definitely makes this particular variant a lot more realistic than if they were to leave it a more browny colour. Turning now to the 7th Doctor's outfit, this is of course not accurate to what we actually saw in the TV movie due to this being a pre-existing sculpt. However, extra retooling would have cost a lot of money, and the paint apps that have been applied definitely give you the illusion of how the 7th Doctor appeared in the TV movie. The paint apps once again have all been applied incredibly well, and there are details such as pockets and braces all over the figure, and I really like his extremely precisely painted gold fob watch. Even turning around to the back of the figure, all of the buttons on the collar and behind him have all been painted incredibly well, and there is some really nice creased and wrinkled material effect towards the top of the Doctor's costume. Even the sculpt work on the hands, it has been done incredibly well. As you can see, you've got all of the wrinkles and you can definitely make out the 7th Doctor's fingernails. Turning now to probably the most interesting attire of the 7th Doctor, we have his incredibly painted checked trousers. These have all been painted fantastically, and it is really surprising considering that these are B&M sets. Character Options have really gone the extra mile in ensuring that the QC issues on all of these B&M sets are no longer existent, and these particular trousers have looked really visually appealing, and it's absolutely fantastic that they've managed to capture this particular look. So overall, for detail, while the outfit may not be 100% accurate to the movie, it is definitely an extremely nice 7th Doctor variant to have, and all the paint apps have been applied incredibly well. Turning now to the 7th Doctor's articulation, this too is also a really nice touch. The figure does have a swivel joint at the neck, so it can look left and right. However, I wouldn't recommend going the full 360. The arms can rotate forwards and backwards at a 360 degree rotation, with a full 360 just beneath the elbow and a full 90 degree bend at the elbow. The wrist can also rotate 360, and there is also a waist joint which too can move left and right. The legs are also able to kick outwards to that far, and the legs can also slightly do the split. There is also a 360 degree rotation at the thigh with a 90 degree bend at the knee. So for a figure of this scale, the 7th Doctor's articulation stacks up really well. So there is my review for the Doctor Who, the 7th Doctor and Axis Strike Squad Dalek. Do I recommend this product? Of course I do. We get a fantastic new variant of the 7th Doctor that I never thought we would get in the classic series range. It's fantastic that Character Options are now delving into the Big Finish stories in order to give us different representations of how we can remember our characters. The new variant of the Dalek is also a really nice added touch. It is very interesting to see the modern design of the Daleks adapted into a brand new configuration in order to give us a refreshed look. These B&M sets are really well done. I used to actually collect the Doctor Who range back when it originally started in 2005, and I can definitely say that the quality of this set is up there with the Forbidden Planet exclusive sets. This to me definitely does not seem as if though it is a B&M exclusive set, as the paint apps and overall quality of the product is exceptionally well done. As for availability on this product, I do believe that these are scheduled to be released towards the end of August of this year and will be exclusive to B&M stores across the UK. They will retail for approximately $19.99, which I think is a great price as you're essentially getting two brand new variants of already pre-existing characters. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know down in the comment section below. I also have 3 other B&M exclusive Doctor Who sets to take a look at, courtesy of Character Options and Evolution PR, so please feel free to subscribe in order to stay tuned for their reviews. Thanks for watching.